Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and we're finally back with more Brotato because it is getting a massive new update, the Paws and Claws update. It's on the beta branch right now, but it should be out soon, and it adds pets. And for those of you guys who don't know, summon builds and pet builds are my favorite types of things in any video game. So when I heard Brotato was getting pets, I was so excited. So we jumped in, tried out the new Beastmaster class, who buffs up all other pets and, is buffed by having a lot of pets. And we tried to assemble the ultimate pet army. And I'm not going to lie, I think we succeeded in that journey. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is a extremely hyped new update. And let's jump into it. Here we are with the new pet update for Brotato, the Paws and Claws update. We're on the beta branch because trying to check out exciting new things for you guys sooner than later. And so we, because you can't keep your save profile, we just did a save profile, unlocked everything, which included unlocking all of the new pets, which are a new type of item in the game, along with Beastmaster, who cannot equip weapons, but you get more speed for every permanent pet we have, and then pet damage apparently also scales with melee damage, range damage, elemental damage, and engineering, and then extra luck. We're also going to start with the loot worm, which will spawn a loot worm pet that collects materials and destroys trees for the player. Each time it picks up a material, it might double it. And then we can either get a pet dog, Bonk, who does damage and does dashes and explosions, or the Catling gun. So Catling shoots at enemies, apparently, and its attack speed increases if we're close. Blazemander, which will shoot fire projectiles, or the Botomine that shoots bullets and spawns landmines. So these pets are really cool. I'm a cat person. We're gonna do cats. Normally, in our main series, we're trying to grind out Danger 5 on every character. We have made an insane amount of videos. This is actually the first game that ever added a Rainbow Monstera leaf as a reference to us. But since we're on the beta branch, I'm going to just do Danger 4 just to have fun and try it out. So there's my cat. There's my cat, which looks so funny. And there's my loot worm. Okay. But if you guys have never seen Brotato, we got to just, it's a roguelike. We kill the enemies, we get the XP, and we gotta get to 20 waves, and we win. Bring back Brotato, and I'll see if I can drop the most expensive membership of my life. More trees we'll take. We're going to go ahead and get some range damage that helps with pets. Ratzilla. So we're gonna just try to get as many pets as we can. We'll take the Ratzilla because we are not allowed to have any weapons apparently. And I will go Peaceful Bee, which will lower damage, but will give us more harvesting and some dodge. We will go ahead and do this here. I will say to shill my... oh, look at the little rat! To shill, one of the high memberships tiers does have a choose a game once a month. Always gonna shill that. Within reason. But yeah. No, this character is really cool. This is a great way to try out the pets because one, just the pets being added in general as a generic item is really cool. Also, already got another pet. Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll get some speed. And let's it's weird not having to buy items to begin with here. Honestly. Okay, engineering technically helps, and then coupon makes things cheaper. But yeah, we're gonna get a pet army. We're gonna try to assemble a pet army. We got 2 rats, we've got a cat, and we've got a loot worm. You beat Danger 5 first try with the Beastmaster. Yeah, I'm excited because obviously we've done an insane amount of episodes on this game. We were trying to grind out Danger 5 on every character just ended up getting focused on some other stuff. Okay, more damage, less range, sure. More dodge, sure. Reroll, crit chance, sure, I guess. Another rat. And yeah, it just kind of shows that they all scale with... Besides, I guess, the loot worm. But yeah, they just, with ranged, melee, elemental, and engineering. So any of those things help out, like pencil. Oh, I'm gonna lock the other rat. Dude, we need to get as big of an army as we can. But I love this series. I would love any excuse to, yeah, go back to Danger 5. We need to film some more. We are going to, in February, we're going to start doing something on the channel called Fan Favorite February. And we're going to film a bunch of episodes on all these old series that have kind of got neglected to time, like Brotato and stuff like that. So come February, regardless, we'll definitely film at least one, if not more, episodes. Because we still got a lot of characters. For sure. Okay, up melee dance. Actually, I'm going to go luck. And then, yeah, are the pets based on attack speed? Because cat attack speed's just about where we are. I don't know if attack speed works for them. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. We're definitely getting another rat. Not range or attack speed. Yeah, I think I can reasonably lower attack speed. I think. Says it to the right. Excluding. Yeah, excluding. Okay, max HP and melee damage. So we can lower attack speed as much as we want. Maybe lowering. Okay, yeah, we'll take the bone dice, which might give us stats based on reloads. And I will lock the recycling machine. That's pretty good. Otherwise, all other stats do. I love these pets, dude. In every video game, summon builds are my absolute favorite. So when I heard Brotato was getting a pet update, I was very happy. I was very, very happy. But yeah, I think we still have around 10 characters that we need to beat Danger 5 on. In our main profile. Definitely want to, though. But so far, the rats are ruling the city. We'll get some HP regeneration. We'll get a crap ton of melee damage. I'll take Weird Ghost. We'll be at 1 HP for a second. Recycling machine. Something was based on explosion damage, right? What was? Not the cat. It was the dogs if we find that. Also, locked items have a chance to be cursed. We could go down curse route. I'll do that. And lock the dynamite. And lock scared sausage. That could be interesting. I think I am including new characters. Because before the DLC, we had beat Danger 5 on every single character. So it's just the DLC characters we're still missing. And yeah, we're playing the new pet update in Brotato. Oh my gosh! Still haven't fully recovered from starting with 1 HP. We don't have a lot of regeneration. Come on, kill the loot guy. It is a little bit crazy not being able to attack myself. We gotta just rely on our pet army. We must rely on the pet army. Okay, piggy bank we'll take. Attack speed doesn't help us here. I'll get some armor. We don't have any armor right now. Ooh, got a curse scared sausage. I want to start getting cursed pets. So we're going to lock the Ratzilla. For those of you guys who don't know, curse is a mechanic in the DLC. The more cursed you are, the more cursed enemies there will be, which they're harder to fight. But a cursed item are more OP versions of the items. And so, yeah. I'll try to get more luck. And more max HP and damage with more enemies. And we'll lock... no, I don't need that. Okay. Yeah, curse can be really, really good. This was the game that introduced me to the idea of streamers / YouTubers getting items as thanks from the devs. Yeah, Brotato will always hold a soft spot in my heart. because Brotato was the first ever indie game that added my Rainbow Monstera leaf to the game. Because before Brotato blew up, Blobfish's last game was a really good roguelike called like Space Gladiators or something. And it was almost like the gameplay of Hollow Knight, but it was a roguelike and, you know, with all of this item system and stat system. And it did okay, you know, and then Blobfish made this game. And now he is a multimillionaire, I'm pretty sure. And he's now working on the next thing while some other secondary devs are updating the game. Also, harvesting I'll take. Harvesting I'll take. Okay, nice. Cursed Lost Duck. Cursed Dynamite. More structure, attack speed. More fire would be cool. Oh, I didn't mean to buy that. I meant to, whatever. XP gain and melee damage. We're going to lose luck. Actually, I'll try to get a thing of that. Yo, a jelly shield? Summons a jelly shield pet that orbits around the player, can block projectiles. Dude, I'm going to lock that to try to get curse of it. But yeah, I want these cursed items here. And honestly, saving money's fine because we have pig. Grind's leaf uncursed, mid, not gonna lie. Grind's leaf cursed, chef's kiss. Yeah, it really depends on where you find it in this game. Obviously in this game and in most games, Grind's leaf or Monstera leaf, whatever it's called in the game, you know, has like HP scaling. So it always kind of depends on where you find them. But yeah, Brotato Blobfish got me my item after a couple other content creators because, you know, I was covering his games even though I was a nobody. You know, before he became, you know, he blew up with Brotato. Now Peglin added the Rainbow Monstera leaf item very shortly after Brotato. So in my mind, I always consider Peglin and Brotato both being the first, right? More damage for all permanent luck we have. That sounds interesting. And a higher chance to find pearls. That's interesting. I'm going to go harvesting here and then melee damage. Huge. We have not got a cursed pet yet. I'll lock scare. Oh, wait. I bought it on accident. I'll buy that. Okay, I would love to lock this. Come on, give me some cursed items. Piggy bank's helping with the investment. I like how that's constantly your leaf's effect too. Survivability gained over time. Yeah, either specifically survivability over time or just permanent scaling over time. So one of the most recent games that added our leaf was Die in the Dungeon. And in that, it's based off of when you heal, once you heal enough, you get permanent scaling effects. So it doesn't always, but I try to have that be the effect, you know. But like, say we ever get our item in Crab Champions, there's already so much HP scaling. Like, we probably want it to be something quirkier, you know. I tend to grab your leaf because health scaling is great. It's always just satisfying. It's always satisfying to take. Even if it's never like the best item you could take, you know. I saw your leaf before I knew about you. No, that's the coolest thing, dude. The coolest thing ever is talking with people IRL and then telling them that, you know, I'm almost a full-time content creator, stuff like this. Okay, free pet rat. 2 free pet rats and Wanderbot's item. Shout out to Wanderbot. Is like talking to people being like, oh, have you played Brotato or Peglin? And they're like, oh yeah, I actually have. And I'm like, you know that rainbow leaf? And they're like, yeah, I do. That's mine. It's so cool. It's totally egotistical, but it's amazing. We're going to get dodge. There we go. We finally got a cursed pet. So it's going to do 18% of all of those versus 11%. So we got a cool pet, a cursed rat, and we got a cursed little muscly dude. And I'm going to lock. We need to get all of these. Ooh, and I want a cursed Blazemander. So I am going to just try to get as many cursed items. Having piggy bank is the perfect time to do it. Because if I don't spend my money, that money's just, it's an investment. So this is the best opportunity to try to build an OP pet army here. Release the rats. We're almost full time. We are. We've been in an interesting transition period for a while. But we've been growing the channel a lot recently, and I think this year, I feel it deep in my bones. I think this year is going to be the year. I really do. So I'm still doing contracting work here and there. Next week, as an example, I don't think we're going to be live on Wednesday, because I'm going and helping, record stuff for some other clients, but we're getting there for sure. So I appreciate all you guys supporting and watching. And with Piggy, I always try to keep my money above 500. Yeah, not a bad idea. You always got to just, it's cool until you die because you don't have enough power, Okay. Less dodge, more health from consumables. Honestly, I'm going to recycle that. Garden, I'll take. Max HP, I'll take. Armor, I'll take. There we go. Cursed black belt, but we don't have any of these cursed pets yet. Max HP and HP regeneration. Melee damage, range damage, and harvesting. I will lock that. I want some cursed weapons, dude. Cursed items. The investments are going to go crazy here. This is going to go... We're going to earn so much money from Piggy Bank. It's actually going to be insane. Also, Necromancer stuff is really cool as well. I just love in any game, like, summons. Whether it's pets, whether it's necromancy summons. I love having a bunch of minions do my bidding. And that is exactly what's going on right now. That is exactly what is going on. I've not tried to curse the jelly shield. Curious what it'll be. I know, I'm curious if we'll get 2. Also, let's not die here. That's the problem. You don't buy items long enough, you tend to probably start dying. We always do talk about wave 11 and 12 is when the game really starts picking up in difficulty. So I think I'm going to need to buy some of these pets even if they don't. They're not cursed here. So we'll take max HP and HP regen. We'll take, some more armor. I don't want to die. None of them cursed. So I'm going to just take the L. Jelly Shield, Ratzilla, Blazemander, and Wheat. And armor and dodge. We're about to fight an elite here. Whoa! Wait, I just realized. Why? It's telling me there's an elite on 22. But 20 is still a win, right? I've never seen 4 people in the bottom right there. That's interesting. Okay, more XP gain, especially during next wave. I don't know, we're fighting a... No, I do not want them to have more damage. So we'll take steroids. We'll get luck. We'll get nail. Engineering and weapon damage scales with engineering. Less range damage. Oh, that's probably worth it. And I will lock acid. Dock Moth. Spawns a Dock Moth pet that flies around the map. When the player is inside its aura, its HP regeneration and lifesteal is doubled. We're going to lock that. And lock another Catling gun. Okay. So here we go. Here's an elite. Here's an elite. I know, more games need summons. Absolutely. So welcome, K2 Loud. Everybody else popping in. 20 is still a win, but we have Endless activated. That's interesting. Okay, here we go. So, you know what? Actually, there's no point of me staying next to the boss. Normally, I would stay still next to the boss, or stay next to the boss because I would be desperately trying to kill him for a legendary, but I can't control that. I actually can't control that because it's a pet thing. So I just need to stay away so I don't lose the run. Because honestly, I'm still struggling with my health situation. And we're not even at Danger 5. I'm used to playing Danger 5. We almost never play. I can't think of the last time I've played Brotato not on Danger 5. But since we're not on my real save profile, I felt Danger 4 would be fine. As long as I don't die. And honestly, boss might die. Probably not. But he's lower than I was expecting him to get. Okay. More range damage elemental, sure. Oh, okay. We got the moth. I'm gonna get a bunch of melee damage and luck. And we got a cursed cat. I'll just take the acid. Okay, jelly shield. I would like a okay, there we go. There we go. I'm going to try to get you know what? I'll take the dodge there. And I'll take the turret. There we go. We have 4 pets locked. Can I get some more cursed pets? How many pets do we have, dude? This is insane. This is insane. I'm curious how many pets we're going to end with. If we win the game, we'll absolutely go endless mode. So there's a little special sound effect when you're in this, when you're in the moth field. Oh, dude, honestly, this character is really fun. You know, getting to just try out all the pets. But I think the pets are going to be really cool just sprinkled in the normal game, too. I think that's a perfect, amazing addition to the game. It is really cool to see Brotato getting all this love thanks to the new devs. But overall, we're doing very good, y'all. Okay, more engineering, more life. Sure. I don't know. Huge melee damage. None of them are cursed, unfortunately. And we're about to fight an elite wave, so I'm going to buy them all. 4 more pets. We're going to lock the robot pet. I think we're going to get to see... Oh, dude, and a naturally cursed. Another cat. We're going to lock the Ratzilla. We're going to lock Scared Sausage. And we're going to lock Mirror. Okay, we're fighting a horde here. Yeah, Evil Empire has been doing an amazing job. For real. Okay, so we have a horde here. Hordes honestly sometimes scare me more than bosses. Yeah, another hook would be nice. We are so fast. We got a lot of speed items, which has been nice. So I already forgot what Beastmaster's quirky thing was. Obviously, he started with the moth pet, and then he can pick another pet, and he can't have items, or weapons, I mean. But I'm curious... I am curious what else, if he has anything else. I mean, to be fair, that's quirky enough. But I'm gonna look after this. Ooh, that got a little bit scary there at the end. But we're okay. Everything's getting extra scaling. Community support. Attack speed doesn't matter, so... Also, it's interesting that if you ban, you still get the resources. I'll do that. Incendiary turret, I'll take. Dodge chance, I'll take. Engineering, I'll take. Ooh, 2 cursed. Yeah, Beastmaster... You get extra speed for all the pets that you have, so that makes sense why we're so fast. And pet damage also scales with everything. Oh, so Beastmaster normally doesn't. Or not Beastmaster. So pets normally scale with different things, I'm assuming? They all probably scale with different things. But Beastmaster makes them scale up even crazier. I get it. I get it. Range doesn't have an infinite scaling item. Okay. So let's go ahead. Yeah, I'll take Mirror. And I'm going to get 2 of the cursed Botto Mines. And I'm going to get a cursed rat. And we're going to try to get those cursed. More damage and more curse. Crazy strong missile. More trees spawn. Cursed coupon. We'll try to get a cursed of that. Okay. Bot's probably just engineering. Catling's just range. Yeah, so that probably makes sense. Is all of the pets, you know, so if they show up and it's that you're doing that type of build. Salamander would obviously be elemental. So it is really cool for Beastmaster to make them all scale up with everything. Also, I should not be taking... I myself should not be taking resources. Because I think my worm has a chance to double them. Maybe I take it at the end. But, yeah, there's a lot of mines now. The pet army's seeming pretty strong right now. Okay, I'll take some items here, or stuff. Because I do want it now versus later. Oh yeah, the cursed pets have that glow, yeah. Also, more engineering, and every time we kill a tree, we get a turret. That's great. More dodge. Got a cursed scared sausage. Nothing else, though. Okay, lose damage, but we get damage over time. That's decent. Ooh, damage at the end of every wave. I'll just take that now. And I will lock little muscly dude. Ooh, lantern. Damage, range, and knockback. And we knock back enemies every couple seconds. I'll lock and try to get a curse of legendary. Our only damage types are from pets and structures aside from the rare items. Yeah. I'm glad we got Pocket Factory. Well, this pet army seems to be working out. I'm curious if there's any, like, legendary pets. Because we've seen, what have we seen? We've seen the loot worm, we've seen the rats, we've seen the salamander, we've seen the robot, we've seen the cat. We have not gotten the dog. So that's what, 6 pets? 6 pets, and we've gotten 5 of them. There's probably some more that I don't know about. But if we win, we'll obviously take this endless mode and see how many pets we can actually end up with. So I've gotten, if I don't go and grab all the materials, then I really don't have anything to do during a wave. Okay, more luck I'll take. Medical turret I'll take. Damage up. Ooh, nice. Also, I did just realize, is that what you were saying? Does percent damage do anything? I don't know if they get buffed by percent damage. Well, I think so. I think percent damage affects everything. It does seem to work. Well, we have a cursed lantern. Cursed little muscly dude. Didn't want to curse. Ooh, more attack speed. Increase the attack speed by your structures. More damage against elites and bosses. I'm gonna lock that. Hey, and Retromation's hoodie, but we don't care about attack speed here. But shout out to him. And I'll try to get more explosion size there. Which explosion only matters if we can get those dogs. Well, I think ranged is affecting it. It was range, at least on Beastmaster, ranged, melee, structure, and elemental. I think those were the 4 things that everything is scaling because of Beastmaster. But we're already on wave 17, dude. I don't know if this character is just too OP or if we're used to Danger 5. Thought you were going to say, Retromation's hoodie, but we don't care about Retromation. Nah, I wouldn't be mean like that. I haven't talked with Retromation. I mean, honestly, I've never been... There's only been a couple YouTubers in the wholesome verse who care about me. I'll put it like that. The last time I talked with Retromation was several years ago, and I got in a Twitter beef with him because he was absolutely shitting on Rogue Legacy 2, one of my favorite roguelikes of all time, and I felt like he was saying that no roguelike that has meta progression can be good. And I felt the need to defend my baby, Rogue Legacy 2. So that's really the only interaction I have with Retromation. Wanderbot, I did a collab with 4 or 5 years ago. Alexa, we've done a million videos with. I plan to do more. He's an amazing person, amazing mentor. But yeah. Okay, HP regeneration, melee damage, speed, but enemies are faster next wave. That's probably fine. Elemental damage, sure. Melee and range damage, sure. Luck. I really like that luck. Maybe we could get my own item. And we're going to reroll. Reroll. Dodge. So we are about to fight an elite, and I made them faster. That's a bit scary. Okay. Plastic explosive. I will take silver bullet. I'll just take these pets at this point. I need the help I can get here. We'll take another moth. More elemental damage every time you get an item that gives you elemental. Sure. And I'll lock Lil Muscly Dude. We'll lock another Ratzilla. We don't care about range, so honestly, Baby with a Beard could be cool if it was cursed. And I don't know, whatever. Okay, here we go. Boss fight. But yeah, I know a lot of roguelike and roguelite YouTubers absolutely despise games with meta progression. And I can get that. I can get that. Also, we got the legendary. I guess we are strong enough now to kill bosses. I can get that. And to be honest, I prefer games when they don't have meta progression. But sometimes games are built around them, you know? Like, I don't really like the horde survival genre anymore. I loved Vampire Survivors. We made 100 episodes. I love Brotato. We've done an insane amount of episodes. You know, and I'll play a game every now and then if it seems interesting. But overall, I don't care about horde survivals because they do feel all the same. A lot of the times, the meta progression is just boring stat upgrades. But Rogue Legacy and Rogue Legacy 2 are built around, like, that is the game. That's the game. And I personally think Rogue Legacy 2 is one of the best roguelikes or roguelites I have ever played in my entire life. It has hundreds and hundreds of hours of replayability. I still play it every now and then on vacations on my Steam Deck. It's great. So I had to defend it in the moment, but I probably was throwing around fighting words more than I needed to. More lifesteal and dodge, but lower everything else. I'll just recycle that. And we'll get more dodge. We're almost at the 60. We've got a cursed rat and a cursed baby with a beard. Scapegoat! A legendary pet spawns a scapegoat pet that moves around the map and gets targeted by enemies instead of the player. When it dies, the player can revive it. That sounds pretty cool. I'm going to lock all these things. It's really neat seeing difference in your playstyles for Brotato. I rarely see retro take luck and harvesting, but you invest heavily in those. Dude, especially early on. Luck, I think, is slightly less important in this run. I just like getting fun legendaries more often, so I do value it. Harvesting is bonkers good, though, early on, I think. Harvesting is obviously the stat that, you know, you get extra resources at the end of every wave. Or XP. It's one of the two. I haven't played this. I think it's materials. You invest in that heavily. It's worth it a lot. And then endless mode slowly takes away your harvesting to the point where you might start losing money, I believe. But if you have a bunch of harvesting, it takes a while for you to lose all your harvesting. It's both, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, cursed panda. Max HP and even more luck. Let's go. Another pearl. Alien eyes. Love alien eyes. And luck increases your chances of getting these higher tiers. I love these. We're going to go HP regen. I'll take Reinforced Steel and Ritual and Little Muscly Dude. I do really want a Cursed Scapegoat. We're going to take Turret. We're going to take Wanderbot. Shout out the Wanderbot yet again. We'll take some landmines. Another Wanderbot. That's funny. Okay, here we go. 4 pets. We're going to try to get cursed. How many pets do I have right now? 1, 2, 10. 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24, 25. I have 25 pets right now. Can Scapegoat get cursed? I don't see any green stats. I thought everything could get cursed. Also, final boss. If we win this, we win the run. We'll obviously take it endless mode. Oh, there's only one boss on Danger 4 versus 5? I'm always used to 5 bosses. I'm used to playing this game at an insane difficulty. Well, we won the game. I thought everything had a curse, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I thought sometimes it would add unique effects. Like if I had to guess on this one, like maybe it would get 1 free auto revive. Or just like, yeah, up the health. I had a cursed Scapegoat today. It never died once. Oh, so yeah, good to know we can. So we're gonna see how many pets we can end up with in our pet army right now. I am so fast because the more and more pets I get, the more speed we end up getting too. Focus, more damage, less attack speed. That's perfect. Torture, I don't want. I'm actually gonna ban that. Pickup range and knockback. I'll ban that. And we'll get even more dodge. So we're at max dodge now. We're gonna get armor. Yo, there it is. So Cursed Scapegoat says when cursed, it has more health and revives faster. And I'll just go ahead and buy all of these because, like, oh my god, I have so many of the Wanderbot items. That's hilarious. Alloy would be good. I'm gonna try to lock that. I'll take the Cursed Propeller Hat. Ooh, I'd like a cursed dog, and I'd like reposed. Lock that. Okay. So we are officially in endless mode. We're now just seeing how far we can survive. There's the Scapegoat right there. So after we get the dog, that's what, 7 pets? I don't know how many pets they added. If I had to guess, it would be 7. But maybe there's more. Yeah, curse is a cool mechanic. It really is. So I was wondering if the salamanders moved, but I think they do. I think they just don't move very often. It makes me think that the Scapegoat is a boss. But not really anything I can do about that, right? Even if it was a boss. The only thing I can do to influence things is when I'm near the cats or when other pets are near the cats. I think they shoot faster. More engineering, more explosion damage and size, sure. Another pearl, HP regen, nothing cursed here. So we'll just take the dog. We'll take all those. More explosion size. Ooh, projectiles pierce through an additional target. That'd be good. Could I get a cursed version of that? I don't need that much dodge. Ooh, I'll try to get a cursed version of that. Okay, so we're fighting an elite. Will I end up killing them? I want to see the damage go down. Look at that. That's insane. Dude, Beastmaster is insane. Now, normally you unlock the Beastmaster by unlocking all of the other pets. I don't even know how you unlock the other pets, to be completely honest, because we just unlocked everything because we're in the beta branch. But if we do more Brotato videos in the future, once this update officially comes out on our actual save profile, then we'll for sure try to unlock it. But it doesn't seem too hard to unlock. And Beastmaster is a beast. Beastmaster is a beast for sure. I'm curious when we're gonna actually start feeling like we're struggling. Because it sure doesn't feel like that now. Items will be 1 tier higher after the next reroll. More luck sounds great. More luck, sure. Whoa, there we go. Cursed alloy, cursed plastic explosions, cursed mastery. Honestly, we'll just take bandana. And cursed cat. There's another thing. Every ranged weapon's 5th projectile has... Unfortunately, we don't have ranged weapons, I don't think. Cursed potato. Oh, let's go. So more... Okay, silver bullet. Oh, so piggy bank doesn't work past 20, does it? Yeah, piggy bank stops working past wave 20. It doesn't want you to abuse endless mode. And this is the perfect example, by the way. I always use Brotato as a good example. I hate in roguelikes when endless modes go on forever and they just feel like endurance matches. And Brotato does not let that happen, right? You start losing harvesting every round in endless mode. There's certain things like piggy bank doesn't work in endless mode. I think my legendary does. But the game scales to a ridiculous degree eventually in endless mode. Now, we might make it to wave 30 before we start feeling like we're struggling because we have a really strong build and we are only on danger 4. But I always love, like, we will come to an end versus, like, say, Crab Champions. I could do a 7-hour Crab Champions video all in one run and probably still not die, you know? The potato is just cursed because it's a regular potato, not a Brotato. I love how most characters' pets will probably just be helpful bonuses. Yeah, it's probably really cool to get pets in normal builds. Sure. So we'll take more explosion damage, more lifesteal and HP regen. Honestly, I'm going to recycle that. That's a lot of money. We got a cursed rat, armor, crit chance, engineering. Okay, I'll try to get a cursed version of that. And I'll try to get a cursed version of honey because we don't have piggy bank, so I don't have as much money to throw around. Like how Potato doesn't decide things get impossible now, but rather let you keep going for a while. It's funny because I feel the opposite. Though I suppose it's not just like an immediate, the game's harder. It is a clean scaling up. But eventually the game 100% decides that your life will be. Without a shadow of a doubt. Once you're in the later waves of past wave 30. But I will admit, yeah, the scaling on it's pretty clean. A lot of times we don't tend to die in wave 20 and stuff. But some roguelikes just they never bring down the hammer. And I think in a roguelike, all about playing multiple runs, people are always going to want to take things endless. But eventually, you need to take the run away from the player. More harvesting I'll take for now. Mirror will take. Extra engineering. Projectiles get even more piercing on crit. That's interesting. And we'll take insane amount of melee damage. Ooh! 2 cursed honeys. I'll take that. Those didn't get cursed. We'll take garden. Cursed salt water. Melee damage, okay. And I'll try to get some defective steroids. We're fighting an elite here, though. How fast are they going to die? Because we got... Or, though, no, we haven't taken the second extra damage to elites and bosses. But having those are very good. Also, our dodge chance being maxed, very nice. And we have so much speed that we're just outrunning these guys. But every time I get hit, I mean, I'm losing 1/5 of my health. Eventually the game's like, okay, every time you take a hit, you're gonna lose like half your health. But as of right now, we are thriving. I bet we're gonna get to end up with over 50 pets. I don't think we're over 50 yet. I think that's very doable. There is so much going on the screen, though. I will say that. This game is always a chaotic-looking game, but especially with the Beastmaster. Okay, more engineering. More lifesteal. More melee damage. Dodge and harvesting. I actually don't need this. We'll recycle. Crit chance we'll take. Defective steroids got cursed. We have a lot of armor, so losing 3 armor would probably be fine. I'm going to continue. I'm so strong, so I'm going to continue trying to get all the cursed items. It is making a lot of the enemies... Also, let's try to find the dog. It is making a lot of the enemies harder, but that's just what we got to deal with. Where's my dog? We have 1 dog. Can anyone... Oh, there's the dog. Wait, I already lost the dog. The dog... Okay, here it is. I keep losing the dog. I think he's around here. There he is. Dude, he charges. The dog charges so fast. Look at him. He charges. Look, I just took 1 hit and I went down to half health. Endless mode doesn't mess around. That dog, that is a little insane how fast the dog charges. Probably good. I don't know if he's impacted by speed as well or what. But... And then the dog's what's doing all those explosions, and we've gotten several legendaries buffing explosions, so I'd like some more dogs. Okay, I patch. I'll recycle that for money. We'll take Pearl. We have a lot of luck, so Pearl's really good. I don't want less enemies. We'll recycle that. Armor and engineering I'll take. And honestly, just more melee damage. Nothing got cursed. I'm going to just take the Blazemander and the Glass Cannon. And I'm going to lock Alien Eyes. And I'm going to lock Missile. So here we go. We have I cannot believe the amount of money we have, though. And... Oh, half health. Half health. That's when I need to go in the Moth range. And I think they're both dead. Dude, it's getting scary, though. I think I need to start building defense even more if I can. Obviously, DPS is going to be nice, too. You know, good offense is always a good defense. But even with my 60% dodge chance, which is the highest you can go on most characters, it's getting pretty rough. Because 2 or 3 hits in a row. Oh my god! I was literally saying 2 or 3 hits in a row could end the run. And then there were 2 hits and almost ended the run. That's what I'm saying, dude. Endless mode starts getting scary. Okay, another robot, absolutely. Another dog, absolutely. Range damage, I'll actually recycle that. HP and melee damage. There we go. Cursed Alien Eyes, Cursed Exoskeleton. We'll just take more damage. Okay, burning activates faster. We're gonna lock that. Lock coupon, more damage. Okay, we'll try to curse all those. I'm loving how while Endless doesn't mess around, you're still able to get noticeably stronger, even if you're a glass cannon. Oh, absolutely. Because like, it's definitely a hard thing to balance in roguelikes. Like anyone making an endless mode in a roguelike. Because like the whole point of a roguelike is you want to keep getting stronger and stronger, right? Like, and so there's some endless modes in roguelikes that don't allow you to get stronger anymore. They're like, okay, you did your roguelike build. No more upgrades. How far can you go? Almost boss rush style. And I don't think that's the best way to do it. I think that's the easy way out. Because I think the core fun of a roguelike is getting OP broken builds and, oh geez. So like, an endless mode to me isn't fun if I can't still continue to play the game the way it is best played. But on the other hand, I don't think a game that just allows you to practically infinitely scale, kind of like Crab Champions currently, I don't think that's the way either. So I think Brotato, where some items don't work past 20, but overall most do, and then having things like, you know, our harvesting is almost down to 0 because it keeps getting lowered. Another dog. Baby elephant. Love that with our high luck. We'll go more armor. And lower prices. We'll get a cursed rat. I'll take more explosion size. Cursed metal detector. Eye patch. Because it doesn't matter about our attack speed, which is fun. More damage. A free reroll. Whatever. I'll just lock those two. I'll lock everything just in case. It's like a spectrum of infinitely scaling between you and your foes. Yeah. And so, I mean, it makes sense why it's hard to balance, you know? Absolutely makes sense. So we're on wave 29. I feel like we should easily be able to make it to wave 30. Past that, I don't know. But I want to see how many pets we can get. Also, does anyone know, can you only get... Does Curse as a stat only show up on the second DLC map? Because I know you can, any character you get, you can play on vanilla. So, like, there are some characters built around Curse that you could go play vanilla, and I'm assuming they would still work. But we've played with the DLC on for so long, it's like I don't even know what it's like without it. More damage, more HP regeneration, freaking crazy strong medkit, bunch of engineering, and we got a cursed Cyclops worm and bat. We do like adrenaline, feather. Okay, cursed Blazemander, more luck. Okay, there we go. 2 pets, a legendary, and silver bullet. I would love cursed versions of. Okay, here's wave 30, another big boss wave here for us. We need to lock in to make sure we don't lose. But it's more about just me dodging because I am not having pretty much anything to do with the DPS of my build. At least actively in a run. I am so fast, though. It is fun to be this fast. Whoa! Went down low. Almost died there. So I think the cats... Okay. The cats sometimes move. The cats sometimes move. Well, so we've killed most of them, I think. 4 items there. Yeah, I think we killed them all. So we're going to get to see beyond wave 30. Now, this is when the game really starts to try to end our lives here. Take some armor, range damage, more explosion damage and size, crit chance. Curse can be on either. The curse spawns more on the new map, but it still can spawn on the old. Interesting. I have a class idea. It could be a bad investor. Gives lots of starting cash, but tanks your harvesting. That'd be interesting. We finally got the cursed version of this legendary. And I'm just going to keep all these locked here. Let's see if it was a mistake. Oh my gosh. Instantly down to half health. I'm telling you guys. The endless mode here does not mess around. But it is nice that I can just focus on entirely defending myself. Because normally you gotta really worry about the positioning. Now, I suppose the positioning does somewhat matter. I have things like, alien eyes. But, yeah. Okay. There, all the elites died. We got it done. I think all these cursed pets are helping us out. I am very proud of my pet army that I have assembled at this point. I am very proud. I'm a proud papa. 40 harvesting, but we constantly take damage. No, thank you. Recycle. Another pearl, sure. Engineering, sure. Pearl. Don't want peaceful bee. And we'll get more damage. And then we got a cursed salamander. We finally got the cursed silver bullet. There's another cat. Melee damage range. We'll take that. Chance to get more materials on crits, and we do have 46% crit chance. Turn that into 56. Okay, I just wasted way too much damage on rerolls. That was really bad. Each wave grants 8 points randomly split between your primary stats. But we might spawn extra elites. I'll try to lock that. There's some items in here that I don't know if I've ever seen, because they might be unlocks for characters that we haven't beaten in our original game. Like, I have never seen... I don't remember seeing Eye Patch, the thing where you get extra damage or extra pierce on crit. And I definitely don't remember seeing that Halloween bag. But it could just be my memory being bad. Or there's just been some generic items that have been added since we played. I don't know. Oh, sounds cool. Oh my gosh. Here we are. Here we are. We went down to like 20. Because it's so hard to tell with this many pets. It's hard to tell if an enemy next to me is a friend or a foe. It really is. Dude, the explosions are also like a fourth of the arena. I have gotten so many explosion sizes up that these mines are insanely large. Very satisfying. We did almost die though. More melee damage, more knockback. Sure. I will ban the attack speed thing. Ooh, random weapon is upgraded every shop. If we have no weapons, we get armor. I will take that. Nothing got upgraded. I'm going to just buy him here at this point. Pet, candy bag. We're going to lock, bonk, and cyberball, and fishhook. And pearl. Okay. Contact damage remains the bane of the gamer. Oh, jeez. Thanks for that dodge chance, because we definitely did a bunch of contact damage there. We definitely did. Dude, our explosion radius is absolutely insane. We gotta count how many... I guess I'll wait. I'll wait to count how many pets we have until we die. Because we should be able to count on that victory screen. I don't want to count and then die and then immediately count again. But I bet we're over 50. I definitely think we've made it over 50 pets in our pet army here. Yeah, pretty cool freaking update. Very, very cool update. Okay. More damage, more max HP. Weapons can no longer be upgraded. I don't have any weapons, so sounds great. Medical turret, sure. Pearl, amazing. Elemental damage. Because I forgot we should be taking elemental damage because we have that snowball. Also, locked items have an even higher chance now to give us curse. So now I feel like I could definitely guarantee what we're looking for. We are fighting a more elites here. I'm surprised we've made it up to 34. I really am. I'm trying to stick in here as long as we can. Oh my god, one hit. Half health. What did I say was gonna happen? Oh, half health. So it's like when we go down to half health, we just gotta pray that the dodge chance works. We finally killed everyone. Look at all those items. Got 6 freaking items. Got 6 freaking items. But we made it work. No way we could make it to 40. If we could make it to 40, that'd be a little bit insane. Beastmaster gotta be crazy broken if that's the case. Burning activates faster, more elemental. Sure, another pearl, beautiful. We do not like sharp bullet because if we already have piercing, losing piercing damage hurts. We're gonna ban that. Another pearl. Honestly, I'll take more harvesting. Another free reroll. More melee damage and elemental damage. That sounds amazing. Another pearl. More luck. Yeah, everything's gonna get cursed now. We got another cursed dog, pearl, tree, rat. More elemental damage and luck. I will lock that. I'll lock the cat. Octopus would be pretty good. I'll lock that. And enemies take more damage for 3 seconds when first hit by elemental damage. From the salamanders. I'll lock that. Everything has an insanely high chance to trigger cursed because we now have a hook and a cursed hook. So I think it's like a 40 or 50% chance for them to turn cursed. So as long as we don't get hit a billion times in a row. Actually, and by a billion, I mean 2 or 3. 2 hits in a row by certain enemies probably end the run. So we're just really hoping. We're really hoping. Oh, geez. Got hit. Our health regeneration and lifesteal and everything is really good. So as long as I don't get hit twice immediately in a row, everything's okay. Whew. Almost died there. Another Wanderbot. Another Pearl. I have so much damage because of those pearls and the luck. More range damage. We got a Cursed Cat. That's about it. We'll get more healing. Sure, that's 100% what I need. Okay. We've made it to 36. Woo! Immediately almost died. I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Three pickups. I think that was an elite, because I think the Halloween candy has been giving us random stats. Beginning of waves, but it's sometimes adding elites. What if those... Oh my gosh, I went down to 20 health. I don't know what from. I think that's what I'm saying. We will just die soon. I don't know when. We're trying to hold out for as long as we can. The run will be over soon, though. I can guarantee that. I'm going to try to make it to 40, though. 40 HP there. Sure. Feather, another pearl. Every pearl is... Because I have so much luck, every pearl is giving me 22% damage, which is absolutely insane. Another cat. Another rat. Another pearl. Sure, more luck. And then we got a cursed wolf helmet and octopus. Reinforced steel could be good. And an explosive turret. We'll try to make those cursed. So love all the stats. Let's just not get hit twice in a row. Let's just not get hit twice in a row. That is the goal. Dude, pets are crazy fun. Oh, I got brought down to 7 HP. One hit brought me down to 7 HP. See, pretty soon the scaling's gonna get so crazy that it's not going to be, hey, whenever I take 2 damage, I die. It's gonna pretty soon here be when I take a single damage, I will lose the run. That's where we're headed here. Endless mode does not mess around, and honestly, I'm astounded we've made it this far already. I thought I just died for a second. Crystal will recycle. Pearl, amazing. 27 more damage. And there we go. Cursed dog. Cursed turret. Cursed alien magic. And here we go. Elites for wave 38. If I take a single damage, we might die. I don't know what we're at here. So let's just try to not take damage. Because I think if I take damage, the run's over. Oh! That'll do it. That'll do it. Okay, how many pets did we end up with? 5, 6, 16. Wait, what just happened? Okay, I'm gonna use the mouse. Okay, sorry. 5, 6, 16. I had 14 pearls. 16, 17, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 37, 37, 38, 39, 40, 40, 41, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. I didn't get over 50. Sort by name. Wait, I only got, wait, what? I only got, I mean, that's still an insane amount, to be fair. I thought I had more than that, though. So we had 3, 4, let me do a recount. 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23, 23, 27, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 36, 46, 47, 48. Wait. I counted 45 last time and I counted 48 this time. I don't know. Also, so are there any other pets? Let's see. Scapegoat, Ratzilla, Doc. Oh, Wandering Bot counts as a pet now. That's cool. Yeah. So we got every single pet. We got every single pet. That is cool that Wanderbot turned into a pet. That is... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If Wanderbot is a pet, we did have over 50. I did have over 50 because I for sure had like 4 to 6 Wanderbots. So I got 50 plus pets. Let's go. We hit my goal. Technically by a technicality, but we hit it. So, man, I gotta say, always a blast to check out Brotato. You know, it was fun to check it out early on the beta branch. If you guys are watching this after the fact on YouTube, then you know, the update might not be out yet. If you want to check it out early, go look at the beta branch. Otherwise, I'm sure the update will be right around the corner here. Just trying to do, be more productive, be a better content creator, play the game a bit harder, and try to play more of these updates. We're on the beta branch and check out more game demos and stuff. So it is always a blast to check this out. As we say every Brotato update, we have a lot of Brotato videos. A lot. So if you've never seen a Brotato videos, you'll definitely enjoy. We've been grinding out all of the Danger 5s and all the characters, but great to check this update out. And let me know if you want to keep seeing more, and maybe we continue our grind on our main profile. We shall see. We shall see. And there we go. So, man, it's so fun to play Brotato. It does feel a little bit weird to not be playing on our main save profile where we've been trying to grind out Danger 5. But I'm trying to be more of a professional YouTuber and playing more, get updates if they're on the beta branches and playing more demos and stuff, trying to play the YouTube game a bit more. So I hope you guys enjoy. You know, let me know if you want to see more Brotato beyond just these big updates. If we're continuing our Danger 5 grind, we still have a lot of characters, I think around 10, if not a little bit more, to grind out. So let me know. Otherwise, we'll for sure be checking it out on fan favorite February. My phone is going off. Don't mind that. Make sure you subscribe, ring that bell like other big boy YouTubers say, to be notified when more Brotato videos come out. If there are some, they'll be on the screen right next to me. And if you're going to be grinding out some Brotato on your own, then I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you all next time.